very impressed and very honored to be invited. And this is the country that I visited outside, I think the first country I visited outside China. And I love this country, being here for more than 10 times. And my family also like it, my friends love it. And this time I come, I'm very impressed by the government's determination on changing, improving the economy of this country. About determination about helping the small SMEs, helping the young people. I had a meeting with the Prime Minister and Deputy Prime Minister this morning. We discussed a lot about SMEs, a lot about young people, a lot about technology, a lot about equality, a lot about the inclusive financing systems that can support small business and young people. Well, it's out of my expectation. I never thought this trip, the result was like this. I mean, I try to come here, talking to the 34 state leaders, and then leave and go. But it seems that I will come back more, because I can feel the passion here. So I'm very happy about this trip.
You have many great fan club, here, young and old, okay? So I know that you want to talk about entrepreneurship and young people, but maybe you'll have a couple of minutes for old people as well. Okay. So many know of your success, as a leading businessman on a global level, but we've seen the video, it starts from your small board meeting, from humble beginnings. So please share how it all came about and what advice you could give to aspiring billionaires, and people who are interested in business, What advice would you give to young entrepreneurs and others gathered around here today?
Well, thank you. I really did not know that there are so many people here know about me. First, I would say, don't trust the books. There are about 50 books writing about us. I'm shying of reading them because I know a lot of them are not true. I remember once I was in China on the airplane. I found a magazine. I was reading something about a great young people doing something. I say, wow, that's a great guy. And then it was talking about me. I think I'm a very normal person. I failed many exams, and I tried to apply jobs for more than 30 jobs and never got accepted. And I get used to be rejected by people. And I get used to fail. A lot of people say, Jack, you have achieved such a big success on Alibaba, Ali Enter Financing, Ali Cloud Computing, but they never see. For the 5 successful companies we made more than 5,000 mistakes. We had a lot of stupid mistakes and all the setbacks. People did not read it. We started from my apartment, from 18 people, to now more than 43,000 people. And people asking, what is advice you give to the young entrepreneurs? And my advice that, number one, always use your brain to think. When people say yes, when everybody say yes, just stop 1 minute, think about why it is yes. Is it possible no? When everybody don't like it, spend 1 minute, think about maybe something right about it. So always using your mind, independently thinking. Do not follow the general thinking. After 2 or 3 minutes, you think, yes, most people are right, and then follow. And the second is be optimistic. There's always opportunities. When I was young, I don't like Bill Gates because I think Bill Gates took all of the jobs. Right? They're all wonderful opportunities. Microsoft, IBM, and Cisco, they took all the jobs. But I think maybe Bill Gates, maybe Jack Ma, Mark Zuckerberg, Steve Jobs, these are not our models. We should learn from those people. They opened a small restaurant with great business. These are the people we should learn from. Start little by little, you can do better things. When you're small, you should have a big heart. When you're big, you should do small deeds. This is always my advice. Be optimistic. Whether you like it or don't like it, 10 years later, this world is going to have more rich people than today. 10 years later, this world is going to have a more successful company than today. If you do not ready for the future, if you do not ready to take the sufferings for today, you will never have a bright future. And next is partner with the others. Nothing can be achieved by yourself. You have to find good partners. And good partners takes time to build up the trust. So the rest is time. Never give up. There are about 10,000 times I may give up. But I ever say, just for one more 3 days, another 3 days, I may survive. So magic always stay for the next 3 days. If you give up, this world, the easiest thing is to give up. But it's so difficult to come back. So if you decide to be an entrepreneur, ask yourself, the first day love. The first day love is always a beautiful love. But a lot of people, when they go, they forget the first day love. So there are a lot of problems. But be optimistic. Partner with the others. And don't give up. And I said to myself, the past 70 years, as I said again and again in China to a lot of friends, today is difficult. And tomorrow is much more difficult. But the day after tomorrow is beautiful. And most people die tomorrow evening. So if you want to see the sunshine of the day after tomorrow, you have to work very hard. Don't give up and partner with the others. This is the advice I give.
Small companies, including in Thailand, one of the key challenges is financing. To get somebody to listen and to back them up. I mean, what would you say to that? I think it's the same all around.
Yeah, first, financing is a problem to any companies, whether you're small or you're big. Big companies say, I need more money. Right, so financing is always a problem. When you want to borrow money, banks do not give you money. Which is true, which is right. I mean, they make money of the banks, right? Why they should... So if you ask for money, there is no money. That is very natural. If you ask for help, nobody help you. That's very natural. If everybody help you, this is not natural. This is not normal. So when you start to do it, you say, this is something that I want to do it. I remember when I started my business, my parents did not like it. Say, you're a teacher, you're a lecturer in the university. Why you give up doing something that never existed before in the history? My wife doubted about it. All of my friends, I invited 24 of my friends, discuss in my home, say something I want, that was in year 1995, something I want to do in the future. And after I talked for about 2 hours, 23 of them say, no, forget about it. Only one person said, well, if you really want to do it, maybe try it for a couple of years, and then go back to school. But I decided to do it. A lot of things you want to do, people may not like it. But you have to believe it. And when you believe it, when you start to do it, the things that people don't like it, don't understand it, surely you will not get a lot of support. But the first money you support is I started Alibaba by 18 founders. We gathered $50,000 US. That was 1999. I said, everybody put your pocket money on the table. Nobody is allowed to borrow money from your parents because I don't want to spend your parents' pension. Nobody is allowed to borrow money from friends because we are all young people. We should take responsibility for what we committed. For $50,000, we will last for about 10 months. 10 months later, if we used up the money, nobody invested in us, we do not have income, let's go for a job together. Otherwise, continue to do. Everybody should keep, I say, everybody should keep 10 months food money, and everybody should not live 5 minutes walking distance away from my apartment. So we started this job. $50,000 US, 1999, from 18 people. We started. Went to the bed.
So before we move into the Q&A, I think I'd like to, just two questions. One is career advice for the young people, okay, what to do with their life, or maybe, and then I'll ask just a question about Thailand. Then we will move into...
Okay.
So career advice for young people.
Yeah. Career advice, I think I learned a lot from an HR system called career development. Young people in a big company always need to have a career development. Remember, nobody can develop your career. Only you can develop your career, man. Don't expect your boss is going to develop your career development.
Thank you.
You develop yourself.
They always blame me, Okay, thank you for that.
It's, think about who can develop your career. It's you. Knowledge and wisdom. Knowledge, you learn. Wisdom, you experience. We have the best opportunity today. I'm so excited about the future. Every technology has about 50 years. The first 20 years is about technology revolution. It's about all engineering technology company. Next 30 years about implication of the technology. The first technology revolution in Europe, 50 years. The second technology revolution in America, 50 years. This internet technology revolution, 50 years. Past 20 years, it's about Google, about Yahoo, Amazon, Alibaba, Facebook, these technology companies. Next 30 years, it's going to be everywhere. I tell you one thing. A lot of jobs is going to be destroyed. But a lot of new jobs is going to be created. In the past 20 years, we make people like a machine. In the next 20 years, we will make machine like a people. Machine is going to be very smart. All the people scared of the machines. We young people embrace the machines. We young people embrace the technology. Why we are young? Why you are young? Because you are brave. You are ready to take the challenge. Do not complain. When I started my business, before I started my business, like any other young people, I complain. I complain this, complain that, and complain this. And then I suddenly realized, no use to complain. The more you complain, the more unhappy you are. I started to change myself. 20 years later, I saw many of my friends still complaining. And I changed. Where is the opportunity? Opportunity only lies hidden inside those complaints. If you can solve the complaint, you have the opportunity. The bigger complaint you solve, the big opportunity it is. So, with the technology revolution, I don't think any senior guys can give you career development. But they will give you great advice. Never give up. The wisdom to solve it. Don't believe everybody was born smart. People learn smart by learning, by experience, by making mistakes. So this is what I did. I've great opportunity talking to, I know, Bill Gates, Warren Buffett, Jack Welch, even Steve Jobs. I talk to a lot of great people. I don't see they have a career developer. Somebody developed their career. They develop themselves. And most successful people never wait to be developed. They develop themselves by tough experience. Any bad experience today you have, this is the best development challenge. And after that, you will be successful. Success does not mean how much money. Success does not mean how powerful you are. Success means when you get old, when you're 80 years old, you have 10 to 20 hours story brag to your grandson. I have experienced this. This is what I mean a success. And at that time, because when you're 90 years old, money means nothing to you. Power means nothing to you. Your experience means a lot to you. This is what I think about it. But maybe now, too young to talk to young people, too early. But you will learn it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Then now the final, opportunity just to touch on Thailand. You said you've been here 10 times.
More than 10 times.
More than 10 times.
Yes.
And in fact, when our organization invited you to the ACD Connect Business Forum, you were actually not free. It was not convenient. But then you met Kun Prayut Chan-o-cha at the G20. Something clicked,
Yeah.
So what made you decide to make the time and be here?
Yeah. I'm a very straightforward, outspoken people. I'm happy that many of you here like the way I talk, but many people don't like the way I talk. The way I talk, sometimes politically not correct. And when I speak, I know one thing, that you can never make everybody happy. Why should I make everybody happy? I make those people who trust the future happy. So when I speak, I make a lot of mistakes. I make a lot of, so I'm scared of the talk. When I start to talk, I talk the things I believe. So I got a lot of criticism too. But people want me to share ideas, so I go a lot of, so my time schedule is busy, especially with our business everywhere. When I see Prime Minister in G20 Hangzhou, I was impressed, because I thought, as a Prime Minister, he used to be a military guy, should be a stable person like this. And we had a good talk, wonderful talk. I can feel his determination to change this country's economy. He loves the small business and young people. And I was surprised because he speaks Thailand and I speak English. When he speaks Thailand, he needs a translator to translate English. When I speak English, he said, no translation. So I said, wow. That was interesting.
Very diplomatic.
That was very interesting because I never know that he could understand English. And I can feel that the human being, the very important is about the trust. I can feel he trusts us. The most precious things is about trust. If you trust a person, everything is simple. If you don't trust this person, no matter how he works, it never works out. So I feel this country wants to change. I feel this country think about helping small guys. And I feel, especially these 2 days, I feel even more. See, you're talking about the national plan for 4.0, digital Thailand, and very interesting cashless society to make this society transparent, no corruptions, efficiencies. It's not easy for a country like Thailand in this part of the world have a forward thinking. So by doing that, I think I should change my schedule and come here and join the force together. Because if this country is the land I like, if this country you see the leadership want to do something, and especially I like the other thing is that this country is Buddhism, the religion. I like this religion. I do. See that? I have this one.
Okay.
Because last century, the world is driven by knowledge and by science, by competition. This, which is called knowledge-driven. This century, I believe, should be wisdom-driven, tolerance-driven, inclusive-driven. This is about wisdom. Buddhism is about wisdom. Buddhism is change your body to be harmonious with your society, or with your heart. That in Asia, in China, Taoism is about change yourself to meet the nature. Confucius is about change yourself to meet the society, to be harmonious with the society. And Buddhism is about change your body to meet your soul and your heart. And this is what we believe, that this land, this magical land, has a future.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
กลับมาที่ช่วงสุดท้ายของรายการขยายข่าวนะครับเราก็ให้คุณผู้ชมได้เห็นชมกันเต็มอิ่มเลยนะครับกับการสนทนากับแจ็คหม่านะครับบนเวที conversation with Jack Ma on entrepreneurship and inclusive globalization นะครับคราวนี้ในที่สนทนานะครับคุณผู้ชมก็มีตัวแทนจากหน่วยงานต่างๆนะครับไม่ว่าภาครัฐนะภาคเอกชนรวมถึงสตาร์ทอัพนะมีผู้ประกอบการรายใหม่ๆสตาร์ทอัพนะครับเยาวชนเข้าไปฟังนะฮะรวมถึงสื่อมวลชนด้วยนะครับก็มีการเปิดฟลอร์หลังจากที่มีการพูดคุยกันเสร็จแล้วเปิดฟลอร์ถามคำถามกับแจ็คหม่านะครับซึ่งมีหลายคำถามต่างๆมากมายเลยนะครับแต่มีอยู่คำถามหนึ่งครับคุณผู้ชมครับที่ทางขยายข่าวเลือกมานะครับเป็นคำถามที่ถามให้แจ็คหม่านะฮะว่ามีข้อสงสัยครับนะอาจจะเขาใช้คำว่า suspicious นะฮะมีข้อสงสัยว่าคุณแจ็คหม่ามาทำธุรกิจในเมืองไทยนะครับจุดประสงค์หลักคืออะไรกันแน่เพราะเขามองว่าคุณแจ็คหม่านะเป็นบริษัทใหญ่โตระดับโลกนะครับเป็นยักษ์ใหญ่เข้ามาในประเทศไทยแล้วสิ่งสำคัญคือพอเข้ามาแล้วเนี่ยจะมาแย่งส่วนแบ่งตลาดของเมืองไทยทำให้ธุรกิจรายย่อยในเมืองไทยเนี่ยอาจจะเสียโอกาสหรือเปล่านี่คือคำถามยิงตรงให้คุณแจ็คหม่าเลยนะครับเดี๋ยวเราไปฟังนะครับว่าคุณแจ็คหม่าตอบยังไงกับประเด็นนี้ครับ
Giving me some opportunity to make some advertise our company. A lot of people are confused by our model, an Amazon model, war model, or big company. 10 years ago, when I started business, I told the team, I don't want to make this company an empire, because no empire ends good. We should build this company an ecosystem. When I started my business, my first company was a translation agency. We don't have a chance. We have no chance to compete with the big guys. So I hate one day when we're big, we screw up the others. So we built Alibaba as a platform, as an infrastructure. We give tools to support and empower small guys. We never buy things and sell. But when you buy things and sell, you need skill. We think we do not judge whether Alibaba succeed or not by how many things we sell. We judge by how many things startups, small companies on our platform they sell. So you see, we go to any country. We do not does not mean bad. American company, Western companies, they want control. We go there, we always want to be the second guy. We want to find the local entrepreneurs, partner with them, make the partner successful. This is our philosophy. And we want to go to any countries to making sure startups, entrepreneurs, small business success because of us. If we big, every small business die, we're dead. The difference between Amazon and Alibaba, people say, what is that? Amazon is a shopping center. You go there, you go shopping. You go to Alibaba, you just do for fun. A lot of girls, boys spend 3 hours a day browsing on Alibaba, Taobao for fun without buying anything. You know why? Because there are more than 10 million small business entrepreneurs. They sell all kinds of services, products. So so many varieties they can choose. We are not selling things. We are selling entrepreneurships. So we come to Thailand. We want to making sure Thailand, we can join the force with Thailand to cashless society, e-payment. I said to the Prime Minister, Deputy Prime Minister, we'll give technology, we'll give know-how, we'll invest the money to supporting that platform to be done. We want to make every shops that's connected to tourists using mobile payment. In this way, a lot of young people are from China. When they come to shopping, when they come to travel, they can use the mobile phone to pay. This will bring business to startups, small business there. For your company, if you want to sell things, if you sell alone, online, nobody can find you. But if you sell on a platform, we can direct traffic to you. And we think when you succeed, we can be successful. So we are platform. We are ecosystem.